Alright, so thank God I didn't buy below zero. Yes, I finally corrected my mistake. I know that it's below zero and not sub-zero, but anyway. Because to be completely honest, I couldn't understand how there were so many videos about below zero being subpar. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking cringe. And I kinda agree. Not completely, but somewhat. This isn't going to be like my OG Subnautica video because a lot of the same things from that video can be applied here. You know, they still have the beautiful designs, amazing biomes, just as fucking terrifying, if not more. But I'm just going to talk about some things as if I were to be complaining without a script, which I am. Fuck. Anyway, let's go. Now, I can start off by saying, why is it so glitchy? I mean, okay, yeah, it's no Sonic Boom, right? That's a whole fucking category of itself. But if I tell you how this game has fucked me without consent more than once, then I have the right to be pissed. And for the first time, I got myself some footage of this shit, because all the other times I stole it. But anyway, case number 1. Now this may be my fault, but in the game there's this feature where pieces of biome like appear as you get closer, so like ice caps can appear or like vines and shit, like things can just appear in front of you. Animals too, there's no limit. Which I gotta say, it's goddamn terrible, okay? I've crashed multiple times against objects that just fuck. In this specific scenario, I was playing a perfectly parallel parking my Kachow machine. Yes, my Kachow machine. Don't worry about it. Actually, no. Let's see it. Walking around like you got the biggest brain and a massive penis. In fact, using this will show you indeed have the biggest penis in 4546B. Oh, and what's that, you may be asking yourself? Now this prawn suit, unlike what you originally thought, no, it's not based around Barney. And if you're wondering what the name of this beautiful machine is, it's called Therapy. Now why is it called Therapy, you may be asking? Well, if you know why, then it's probably because you need it. And if you don't, then I suggest we keep it that way. And just out of nowhere, a nice cap just spawned underneath my bus, I guess, my Kachow, and I got stuck. Now, I could have just gone and make a new one. Sure, I could have done that. But look who you're talking to, okay? Luckily, I didn't lose too much progress, but it was a hassle nonetheless. And for anyone who hasn't played this game, just a little tip. Literally save every 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. Which brings me to case number 2. I had been decorating and renovating my beautiful base for about an hour or so. I was organizing my materials in lockers. I was hanging up my posters I had collected. I was adding some nice karaoke background music. And I was just overall making my base one that I'm proud to leave behind. Hatching my eggs, post. And just letting time pass by as I sit calmly on my chair and just let life go by. When suddenly, I tried to build a snow fox close to my base and I'm going to fucking kill something! I cannot exaggerate how I was actually doing this thing for about an hour, if not more, without saving because I was so focused on what I was doing that I forgot. And when it crashed, I just sat in my little corner and just existed. And then it just took another hour redoing everything. That was all good, except for case number 3. Now this one wasn't that big of a problem, but whenever I would put posters down, some of them would just turn black. I don't know if it was the location of the poster, or I don't know. It was just some specific poster would just turn black. And also, a lot of times I got a poster stuck and I was just unable to pick it up. Like throughout my entire playthrough, I took off the wall, I still couldn't take it off. And it was just stuck there for eternity, going on to live thousands and thousands of years until the sun explodes. Case number 4. Not gonna lie to you, this is the one glitch I was really happy about. Now, I don't know how this happened. One day I just went into my base and So this is Pepe. He is my flying pet fish. I love him. I care about him. He's my best friend in the whole world. And I'll kill anyone and anything that threatens even a small scale on his tiny little body. I even lost some progress because he either despawned or he got out, and I have no regrets because Pepe is more important than my own survival. Case number 5. I don't think I need to say anything. This is just some Overwatch type shit. Now, personally, glitches aren't gonna make me dislike a game. I don't really care too much about them. However, 2 of these glitches literally fucked me over and made me lose progress, whether on accident or on purpose. And I'm not gonna judge the entire game, but god damn! Now, moving away from the glitches, yeah, this game was pretty fucking terrifying, as is expected of Subnautica. There were some parts where I was trying to find a certain biome, which I don't know what it's called, I just call it the crystal biome, which, can I say that traveling around this game without looking at tutorials is a fucking nightmare? So I was trying to find that crystal biome, which by the way, amazing looking. And I thought it would be a case similar to the Lost River, so I was just going around and looking, and I got to this area, and I just kept going forward because it didn't look like the void to me because it was really close to icebergs. But as soon as I couldn't see anything around me aside from the floor, and everything around me was like this dark purple, it wasn't even the blue from the ecological dead zone, it was just like dark gray purple. I started freaking out because, you know, thalassophobia goes strong. And I just turned back and I just ran, like, without trying to shit myself. I was just in my chair, fetal position in my chair, trying not to look back because I was legit fucking terrified. So, while that specific part did make me shit myself, I was actually expecting to be more scared of the leviathans. This red squid is kind of scary, but that's mostly because he appears in areas where I can't really see much around me, like the floor is kind of hardly visible. And he's usually on the top, so it's kind of scary. So that freaks me out a bit, but in terms of attack and sign, he's not all that. He's not the Reaper Leviathan. The Reaper Leviathan could literally be like, I could be seeing floor and I could see everything perfectly clearly, and he would still make me shit myself. This dude was just creepy because of his environment. And I was actually expecting to have a Reaper situation with the Shadow Leviathan, who, I have to say, again, amazing design. Alex Reese does his shit once more. But once I found out I could just electrocute him away as soon as he starts attacking me, I kinda lost fear. I was actually more scared about the amount of power I was using, and I ended up losing a lot of it and had to pull some high IQ shit to survive with my bus running out of it. Aside from that, I have to talk about the story. Now, this game does feel more linear than Subnautica. You know, now we have goal and tasks that we have to do, objectives we have to complete. Not really a problem for me because I did get very lost in the original Subnautica. So either yes, I'm stupid, or maybe this change wasn't so bad. Now, I don't know, but I feel as though the story started off interesting, but ended up feeling a bit lackluster. And yeah, I do know that they're probably setting up stuff for a possible Subnautica 3, but regardless of that, what we have right now feels lackluster. For example, the idea that Robin's sister has gone missing, died, and with all the allusion to Altera being kinda shady, I was expecting to get a little more details than the ones we got, but I did like how we got to finish her work, and I understand it's a smaller game than the original Subnautica, so that's alright. I know it wouldn't make any sense, but I did feel like it was such a wasted opportunity not to see the Frozen Leviathan movie. Like, such a missed opportunity. Even if it was like the deleted scene where it's like a dream or a vision or something like that. But how can you just give us this fucking ginormous beast and not let us see it moving and scaring the shit out of us? Oh my god, I just wishing it moved. That's why I like that mod so much. I was also a bit disappointed with the ending, go figure. Because from what I was seeing people's thumbnails on YouTube about like the ending, and like they will always have, you know, the world of the architects and all this green and all this buildings and shit, right? I thought we would at least get to walk around a bit in it, because it looked amazing, fantastic, grand, otherworldly, no shit. So I was a bit mad that we didn't really get to do anything and we just like got the view of it from the ship and the sky and all that. Again, this could be a setup, but as we got it right now, it did kind of annoy me that that's how they left us off. They didn't even give us like a final like happy ending. Not even like they just like flicked us and left us. That's fucking stupid. Now, when it comes to Alan and Robin, I do enjoy the relationship of her teaching him about humans, explaining how we work and stuff. But I gotta say, yeah, sure, we are a species that have a lot of good things about them. You know, shit, once you turn 4 and you just become conscious, the whole world goes down. But anyway, stop sucking humans' dick so much, please. Because we are a fucking terrible species in terms of what we have done. We have done some terrible shit. And not even in the name of science. We're just fucking awful. So that kind of annoyed me about Robin. But that I understand that's a risk you gotta take when having a character being able to talk. Back when, you know, the previous protagonist, he was completely silent. So, I don't know. At least they're both interesting together. I also really like Marguerite. She was like the badass dad zombie trope, but she's a mom and she's a G. Like, this MILF has a Reaper skull and tame a Snow Stalker. Which reminds me, once again, fuck stalkers. I'm literally just walking here. You guys just decided to fuck me. I won't even lie to you, I wanted to see the babies up close, because duh, they're adorable. But as I was running from this fucking Karen, I got in the water thinking these guys couldn't swim. You know, what it seemed like for a while. And I had my eye on them. And suddenly, oh my god, holy shit. That gave me a legit heart attack. You guys are assholes. I'm glad I killed one of you. Pangolins are also adorable. I stole one, I kept him in my inventory, and he's my pet. His name is Charles. I mean, what else can I say about this game that I haven't already said about Subnautica? The biomes are beautiful, the colors are incredible, the creature design is on point as always. I find this one easier than the first, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. And I gotta say, perhaps the environments here are a lot scarier, because I don't always reach the void, and I'm still terrified. I mean, this? Ugh. Here. And the abandoned ships are also pretty fucking cool. This was a shorter video because, I don't know, maybe that'll help me achieve my
shitty YouTube algorithm.
a dream that is fucking stupid. But also, this is a shorter game. And I already said a lot of what I enjoy about Subnautica in my original video. And I cannot explain how excited I am to play more Subnautica games. What can I say? It's the underwater Minecraft. It gets really addicting. I'm hoping we get to explore a little bit more about the architect world at some point. Really hoping for a multiplayer option so I can shit my pants with my friends. And perhaps record it if I knew how to do that on Xbox without being such a pain in the ass. Microsoft, you kind of ass. And obviously I want to learn more about Altera being a shitty bitch. And perhaps maybe we get at some point in an area that isn't water, like maybe a pre-log in a space station. I don't know, I'm really just excited to see how this series will continue. And, you know, hopefully it won't drown itself. Also, shout out to my cousin because otherwise he's gonna start bitching about how I don't keep my promises. There you go. Happy? Okay, bye.